So everyone, since the last episode, things haven't gone as planned as much as I'd hoped, but we are still in this title race. If we win our 2 games today, we are champions. Let's get this done, shall we? All that intro. As I mentioned at the start of the video, everyone, we do find ourselves in second place, 1 point behind Aru. If we win our 2 games against Aru and Schaffhausen, we will be champions. Any other results against those two will put it back in Aru's hands. They only have to play ourselves and Stade Noir, so we have to beat Aru here, I feel, to win the title. And then we're going to have to beat Schaffhausen because I've got a sneaky feeling Aru will probably beat Stade Noir. We are both joint on goal difference as well, so it's a must-win game for us here. And if you haven't done so, everyone, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks. So, after the Tun game, you can probably see from the form below, it went absolutely pear-shaped. I don't know what happened. But Sion decided to turn on the show for us. We were 3-0 down within 42 minutes in this game, and we did come back with a Tim Varian penalty in the 52nd minute, and we had some chances in this game, but never really got back into it. It was really disappointing, especially to lose. We're unbeaten run since January, even before that as well. But to lose in the way we did, I didn't see it coming. But you can probably see from the ratings in the top right hand corner there, Buchel had an absolute disaster of a game. But that was the start of the bad form, unfortunately. And after that, we played Ville at Ville, and we were lucky in this game to get a draw. As you can see from the stats, we probably just edged it, but a Nicholas Muki goal and Callum, who's on loan from Grasshopper Zurich, getting us a goal, which was much needed. We needed a result after Sion, but we were lucky to get a point here. Then after that, an uncharacteristic home defeat for us against Stade Noir, 2-0. This is another one where it sort of came out of nowhere. They just played better than us. The only thing we got from this game was the amount of bookings. I think it was 5 bookings in that game, if I can count correctly. We just didn't play well in this game. It was extremely frustrating. Even from the XG, you can see that we just didn't deserve it. Full credit to Stade Noir. And this is why I worry for the Aru's sort of game after us, is that we need to win both games here to decide our fate. But we recovered with a win away to Baden, 2-1. Tim Varian in the 16th and the 57th minute. They made it a bit uncomfortable for us in the last in added time with Marin Whiskeyman. I think that's how you say it. Marin, we'll go with that. But yeah, this was, I want to say, when we were winning 2-0, it was a comfortable win. They made it a little bit awkward for us in the end, but Tim Varian getting back with scoring routes, which is the main thing, because he went missing in the last 2 games, and I don't know what happened. Then we had a home game against Bellinzona. This was a comfortable win for us. 3-1, thoroughly deserved it. Tim Varian, Berisha of all people, getting a goal, and Fabio Fer. Fabio Fer is somebody I need to consider potentially. If we haven't given him a new deal by now, I need to consider giving him a new deal for the next season, because he's been a bit hot and cold, I must admit, but he's been there to score some goals and provide some assists for us this season. His contract is up, just having a look at him now, but 6-3 and 2 player of the matches there, you can see he hasn't been fantastic, put it that way. But the main thing about him, I think, is he'll be Swiss and homegrown, so that'll be beneficial. He's not in the team today. He's suspended for probably a number of yellow cards. But anyway, going back to this game, we thoroughly deserved to win it, and the 3 points were great for us. And then that put us, I believe, top of the league. But then we had a trip to Jamax, and we haven't had the greatest of records against these all season. 2-2 draw. We actually started really well in this game, and as you can probably see from the momentum, they just turned on the style in the second half, and they deserved the point. Can't say more on that. They deserved the point. If we'd won that game, it might have put us a bit of more of a distance ahead of Aru. We wouldn't have won the title against Aru though, if we had won that game, because just looking at the league, we would have got I think 67 points. So it's literally a point in it at the moment. So I just wanted to show you a couple of incomings before the end of the season. These are going to be in next season. I'm after two players from this French club that we've signed Emmanuel Samba from. Him and Usman Simbakoli. They've been on my radar for a while, but they've been playing really well. But he really interested me in terms of somebody on the wing, and especially somebody potentially who could replace Sisek on the left. The fact that he's got a weak foot on the left makes me think either potentially he could be a striker, or we could put him on the right, and maybe convert him into a winger on the right. But I think he's got a little bit of potential here. Hopefully, he can do a job for it in the Swiss league going forward. But I'm pretty happy with that signing. I think we maybe need to get the other player from Carouge, I think that is, Simbakoli. I really like the look of this guy in terms of a striker, and especially at the age of 22. I really like the look of him, and I'd like to get him in, but proving a little bit difficult. Maybe it's something we need to revisit in July, but we'll update you in the next video about that. The only other signing is Julius Fischer. Nothing outstanding about him. Mainly the reason I've signed him is potential, and also he's a Liechtenstein player. For me, probably a loan deal next season. And I just wanted to bring you the attention of the youth intake before we get into the nitty gritty of the episode. We have had our intake. There wasn't particularly many players from that intake, but the main players from this intake are Noah Lampert, who is an advanced playmaker who will play behind the striker, but probably somebody I'm going to convert into a midfielder. But he looks decent, to be fair. He looks decent going forward. I like the 12 flair, the natural fitness of 13. He's definitely got a little bit of potential, this guy, to do really well. The other main player that we've got in is Tobias Fenninger. He is 6'6", so he is an absolute giant, and he's an advanced forward, and he has got, I want to say, 4.5 star potential, maybe 3.5 star potential. He doesn't look brilliant at the moment, but for 16 years old, and the thing that I like about him is his physicals. Probably need to improve his strength and his work rate, but this guy could be a really good player for Liechtenstein down the line, if not us. One thing as well I'm hoping with the intakes is the other Liechtenstein clubs decide to go in and pick these up, so hopefully they can progress through the lower leagues. Because what I'd love to see is to see them get into like the second league of the Swiss league. It's probably unlikely, but is what it is. And one final thing before the Aru game, I just want to bring you the attention of the winners of the Liechtenstein Cup is FC Balzers. We didn't take this seriously enough this year, I don't think, and neither did my players, to be honest. It was a really disappointing defeat to Triesen. But hopefully Balzers can do a decent job in Europe for us this season. We'll be taking it seriously next year, especially if we get promoted, because that is the only way for us to get into Europe. So be focusing on the league and this cup, specifically this cup, so we can get back into Europe, because that's the only way. So this is the team we're going to go with for the game against Aru. It's going to be a team of Bukel, Keller, Rahimi, Berisha, Franke in defence, Sandro Weiser in DM, Hadzi, Goliard, Fosso, and Kalem in midfield, and Big Tim Varian up front. And then we've got Ardian on the bench with Isik, Treba, Gassa, Reikmuf, Gajic, Sisek, Chabi, and Kavkin. The only change that we've made from the Jamax game was Hadzi for Fabio Fair, because he's suspended. There's not really any other changes that I'd like to make at the moment. I was going to keep Sisek off the bench because he wants to leave the club and he's been a bit of a nuisance now. We are going to have to sell him as well next season and bring in a replacement. Hopefully, it's going to be one of the guys that I was showing you earlier. I'm going to get into the opposition instructions and then we're going to get into this crunch game against Aru. Hopefully, we can win and then it's in our hands. So this is the crunch game, guys. We are kicking off against Aru. If we win this game, it's in our hands. If it's a draw or a defeat, it's in Aru's hands. And it's a good start for Aru, and it's a good save from Bukel. Just what we needed. We need a good start in this match, and that worries me through to Toure. He always scores against us, Yannick Toure. 17th goal of the season. It was mentioned in the interview at the start of the game. It's just a long ball, isn't it? Yeah. And Berisha and Rahimi, I don't know what they're doing. Same for Weiser, to be fair. It's going to be an encouraged job. I didn't know what that save was there. Deflection in that one off Bootle. Just going to go slightly balanced for these next 5 to 10 minutes. But they're really up for this game, which is annoying. I think a beret might be due in a few minutes. Is this 2-0? Good save from Bukel. They're getting a beret, though. They're all over us. They are all over us. Going to cautious because I'm not convinced sticking balanced is the right way forward. Can we do something from this Keller? Obviously not. Frank here with a long throw. Big Tim. And it goes over to Goliard. Doesn't deal anything. Doesn't give us anything. I think we need to go 4-3-3 here. Should get us up further. We've been absolutely dominated here. And of course, that's a penalty. Isa with what a tackle that is, man. Come on, Bukel. We need you. It's not going to be our day, is it? It's not going to be our day. I was just checking there, yeah. If Aru win today, they are champions. Do you know what? I think I was very close to throwing the water bottle there. We've got a lot of nervous players on that pitch. Right, Muff's going to come on. I tell you what we're going to do. I've done this a few times in the past. Cavegan's going to come on. And Tim Varian. Is it wide target forward attack? Support makes no difference, right? We're going to make him wide target forward attack. Because he can do it. But yeah, this is not what I was expecting, unfortunately. But we need some changes. We've completely just lost the plot in this game. And you know what? There's no point in us staying on. There's no point in us staying on cautious. Sorry. We might as well go attacking. I go to a 4-2-3-1. Yeah. Just not getting any form of chances whatsoever with the DM. Yeah, it's not working, is it? It's not working. That's not really what I wanted, but we're going to go with a 4-2-3-1 and just try something. That's great. I don't know how that's a corner, but never mind. It's a rubbish corner. Right, come on. The counter is there for you. The counter is literally there for you guys. Come on. Okay, again, man, why didn't you pass it? Why didn't you pass it there? Let's go a little bit shorter. No, we're getting no chances here, are we? No clear cut ones anyway. That's a brilliant ball from Frankie. Good recovery from Berisha. Looks like this is going to be their highlight though. Traore. It's a good tackle from right Muff if they wanted a penalty there. Sisek can't get the ball away. Good save from Bukel. $87. Bit of a disaster this, unfortunately. We're going to have to settle for the playoffs unless that's a penalty. Game over. Game over. Yeah. It is what it is. I was hoping it would be a title, but in the first season, but wasn't meant to be. That's so annoying. We're going to have to beat Schaffhausen as well in the last game. And there we have it. Aru are champions. If we'd got a draw today, we could have took it to the last day. We're going to watch this. It's not particularly grand, but Hey ho. Gotta move on. Got to move on. Gotta use this as inspiration to get to the playoffs. Never mind. Yeah. I'm not happy with that, boys. I'm not happy with that. Right, let's get down to business. Let's get this playoff secured because Jamax have got a draw. If we get a draw against Schaffhausen at least, then that's us. That's us. That's us at least in the playoffs. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna send me assistant. Right. Let's just have one look at who might be in the playoffs. So it's still up for debate. I think there are 38 games in the league. There are indeed, and funnily enough, Zurich are playing. I think it's Yeverdon Sport FC, and whoever wins that game decides who goes into the playoffs. So, one thing I would like to check now is just the rules of the playoffs. So, it looks like there is 2 games. Okay, we'll be doing those 2 games anyway. Let's get the Schaffhausen game out of the way. I will see you at the Schaffhausen game. We will make some changes, and hopefully we should be in the playoffs at least. So, something I just wanted to bring to your attention before we go into the next game against Schaffhausen. We have new owners. It is a Saudi owner. I have no idea in terms of what that means in terms of the finances, but yeah, Hatim Kahimi has taken over the club, and yeah, Patrick Bergermeyer has left the club as president. There's no plans whatsoever, no changes. Kahimi last had a spell with this Saudi club here. These guys seem to be pretty well off in terms of finances compared to us, but I don't know what that means in terms of the takeover. But let's get into the Schaffhausen game. That's more important than this takeover at the moment. So I have made some changes since the last match. We're going to go with Bukel, Gasser, Treba, Berisha, and Frankie in defence. I wasn't particularly impressed with Sandro Weiser in that game, so we've replaced him with Reitmuth. Fabio Fair will go back to his normal position on the right with Gajic and Fosso in the middle, and then Robin Kalem, and then I've gone with Chabi up front. It's Tim Varian. Tim didn't play very well in that last game, and the fact that we got the 3 days in between each other, I wanted to give him a little bit of a rest, but if we do need him, he will come on. We need to at least draw this game to get through to the playoffs. So that's going to be a priority today to get a result. But I'll get into the opposition instructions and then we'll get straight into the game. So here we are, everyone. It's the usual 4-1-4-1 for ourselves. Schaffhausen are going with a 4-2-3-1. Their form isn't particularly good, but I'm not going to take that for granted because they've come here before and upset us. So we need to be on our toes today. We need to ensure that we at least get a point from this match. Oh, Fabio Fair. That could have been a great start for us. Straight at the keeper, which is annoying, but good start. Chabi, unlucky. We've at least started very well in this game. That's all that matters. And Sion are beating Jamax, which is hugely important for us. If they win, then it doesn't matter what happens here today. But I want to finish the season on a win, and Calem, a good chance for him. I'm going to say we're disappointed about that, and we need to make some changes, to be fair, in terms of the team. And that was a great start for Schaffhausen. I'm going to make some changes because we're not having a very good time, are we? Tim Varian's going to come on. I think Goliard as well. Soba. Rahimi maybe for last Treba. We'll switch them around, sorry. And then who else? Calem's not really. We haven't got anybody alternative to Calem. I think we'll go with Hadzi just to make a difference. Just see how that does. We've been the better team, but unfortunately Schaffhausen are coming into the game now. I'm very uneasy that we're relying on Sion to get a win for us here. Looks like it's going to happen though. Well, we are in the playoffs now, which is good. I am going to say I'm disappointed about your about our performance there, but at the end of the day, that's all that matters. We are in the playoffs now. The question is, who are we going to get? Because that game isn't decided until tomorrow. So I will let you know as soon as possible. So we have our opponents for the playoff game. It is Yevedon, Yevedon Sport FC. They have finished 11th in the league. I believe that means that Grasshopper Zurich are being relegated. Unfortunately, it looks like Young Boys have run the show and they have won the league. Lugano, Winter Third. They were quite close to them. If I do recall, looking back a few weeks ago, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But yeah, they've got Winterthur, Zurich, St. Gallen, and then we have the other clubs below them. In terms of the Challenge League, let's just update you to see who's been relegated. It looks like it's been FC Baden, so Bellinzona, who I believe have been in the relegation zone pretty much all season, have survived, which is huge. But yeah, let's get back to this game. So from the rules, from what I can see, there's no away goals. So the only thing is if the scores are level after 90 minutes is extra time, and then penalty shootout if the scores are still level, and it's the 5 subs, obviously, with the 1 during extra. We will play them at home first, and then it's away. Let's hopefully see if we can do this. Okay, everyone. So here is the team I've gone with. It's Benjamin Buchel in goal. Then we've gone with Julian Keller, Rahimi, Treba, and Frankie in defence. Right muff will be the DM, and then we've got Fabio Fer, Goliard, Fosso, Calem, and Big Tim Varian up front. I could have picked anybody, to be honest, because that last game against Schaffhausen, we were really disappointed in that game. Gone with Ardian on the bench, Krautsky, Isik, Stoba, Weiser, Gajic, Hadzi, Charby, and Kavgin. I've left out Sisek, and I've also left out Gasser as well because he's on a yellow card. I need to be a little bit cautious here because obviously we've got a suspension to Berisha, but he should be back for the next match, which is a good thing. Going to go through opposition instructions and we'll get straight into the game. But here we are, everyone. First game. Our form hasn't been particularly great. I don't know a lot about their team. Yevedon. They did beat Grasshopper Zurich 4-1 in the final game, which basically decided them to go in the playoffs instead of Zurich. But let's see how we get on. It's annoying that not everybody in Liechtenstein has turned out for this one. So, yeah. Yet again, we don't have a full house. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully we can get through. We deserve it after this season. I feel we deserve it. Kalem. Through to Tim Varian. Oh, no, Tim. That was your goal there. You've done that all season. You've done that all season, mate. Oh, big Tim. That was his chance. Anyway, here we got Fur. Golliard's up with him. Kalem. It's being deflected. It's a throw-in, though. Frankie loves a throw-in. That should be his catchphrase, shouldn't it? Rahimi. Right, Muff. Tribber. What a strike from the Liechtenstein International. Golliard with a corner. Can we do anything from this corner? No. Golliard plays it back into Big Tim. Oh, he's missed it again. No. Madness. In the first 30 minutes, we should have been 2-0 up. And now Yervedon counter here. Kevin Carlos. Oh, Guet. And they've missed a chance. This is crazy. This is a chance for Yervedon. Aziero, Del Fabro. Bukel, long ball up to Tim, but doesn't get anywhere. Callum recovers it though. This is not looking good. That's a great save from Bukel. Oh, Callum, what a save. What a save from their keeper. I think it's Breza. I think that's his name. That was a great save. Both keepers getting man of the match performances here. Well, I'd say it's a fairly even first half. Yeah, we simply have to do better in front of goal. I think maybe we play a little bit shorter here. Slightly shorter and go work into the box just to something different. I don't think there's any changes we really need to make. I'm gonna look at Fair there. He's not having a good game, is he? I mean, luckily Keller's had a good game at right back, so. Big Tim Variant. There was a comment on the, I think it was in episode 5, that there's not enough bronze to make a statue of him. We're building more of a statue of him now. It's been huge for us this season. Huge. What a time to score as well. Hopefully, this isn't a highlight for them. I think it might be, unfortunately, though. Lizario. Yep, it's not looking good. We haven't been able to get the ball off them. Yep, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming until we scored, that they would get that highlight. Kevin Carlos. I just couldn't get the ball off them. And when you see that type of highlight, it's... I mean, there's two players there, you know, Frankie and Treba, and they should do better. Can't blame the keeper for that. Oh, this is not good. They might have the ascendancy now. I'm going to go back to balanced. Kevin Carlos is through here. Great save from Bukel. Brilliant save from Bukel. Oh no, that was not what I wanted, but we've got the count. Have we got the counter attack yet? No. I thought we might get the counter attack there, but oh no. Kevin Carlos again. Come on, man. Seriously, has that come from their corner? And yet again, nobody's marking him. Watch. Easy peasy. And I think Wright must come off. Like, I think that's 2 subs I need to maybe make. Wright must not had a good game, I don't think. So we need to bring Visor on. And then Treba. Can't excuse that, really. It's sick. That's all I can really do, I suppose. I need somebody to win the ball for us in the middle of the park and just do a better job. Come on, man, boys. Are we seriously going to let this be the end of our season now? 2 defeats, really. We don't deserve to be 2-1 down, but it just hit us on the counter like we would do most teams, but I don't know if they deserve this. Anyway, Rahimi, Isik, Visor. Nice ball to Callum. Oh, Tim Varian's offside. Have we got VAR in this? Oh, it's going to be very tight. Come on! Didn't realise we had VAR. Thank goodness for VAR. That's a tremendous ball from Callum. It's a tremendous ball. Oh, he's just on their level. Right, let's go positive and encourage. And then maybe just a couple of changes here or there. So, do you know what? Not Hadsy. We're going to go Crouchkey. And then in the middle, we're going to go Fosso, I think. I'm going to take him off for Gajic. Oh, no, please, no. They've got a highlight. No, 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 no. Goodness. 2-2. Okay, we have to take that to Yevedon. Tough game. But we've got to get over and done with now. We've got to move on. We've got to win. I'll see you all at the next game, which will be in a few days. So, this is the team we're going to go with against Yevedon here. We've made some changes from the last game. With Gassa, Isik, Berisha coming in as well. Sandro Weiser, Fabio Fair coming back into the team. Apart from that, it's the same team that played the home tie. Yeah, I've gone with this because I just feel like, especially with Visor in the middle, I need somebody to control the midfield. We didn't do that in the home game. My only worry is Isak at the back, but then again, Rahimi didn't impress me at all. Um, he's actually been really poor in the last couple of games, so that's why Isak is there ahead of Rahimi, and then Gasser at right back. I could have probably played Keller again or Crouchkey, but I don't rate Crouchkey as a right back. I prefer him as a winger, so he's going to be left on the bench instead of Crouchkey. And Lars Traber as well is going to be left at home. I didn't rate him in that last game, especially for the second goal. Um, but yeah, wish me luck, everyone, and hopefully by the end of this, we will be in the Super League. It's annoying that Fosso is troubled. I'm just going to have to go for and just say, do you know what, guys? This is my chance to get promoted here. Point finger. And just see if that has any impact. Hopefully it does. But let's see how we do. Put Kevin Carlos on the bench, you ever done? Which is a bit surprising since he was the one who created everything for them in the first game. But yeah, huge game for us. Defines the season, I suppose. Hopefully we can make it through here. Wish me luck. It's not the greatest of starts for us, though, losing the ball in the first minute. And that's even better. My Hughes scoring for them. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. Thought that was going to be a highlight where we keep control of the ball. Score. I'm going to try low crosses. I just feel like it worked really well in the last game. They're getting a lot of set pieces, and that's not great to see from Bukel. It's really not. Come on, long ball. Gasser and Fair them, and they should be doing much better. Keep that in, Gasser, please. Isak. It's a long ball to nobody there, Isak. That was worrying, that. Come on, boys. I'm going to go slightly shorter. I'm going to put wingers up a little bit higher, just to see if that makes a difference. I think Callum needs to be winger attack, doesn't he? Okay, never mind. It's a decent ball. Tim doesn't get onto it though. Also, first real chance of the second half. The first half, sorry. Frank here getting booked. It's not good. Fitness levels aren't great. Yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, they will be getting a kick up the backside here, I think, at half time. Golliard has not had a good game. He's not had a good game, so he's coming off for right him off. Frankie hasn't had a good game. I think we're going to bring Stober on. Apart from that, is there anything else we can really do? Not really. Just got to go for it. Hopefully we can get a goal in this second half. He doesn't know whether a press or not there, Tim Varian. We can't get the ball off them, which is infuriating, and that doesn't lead me. That doesn't give me good confidence when we can't get the ball off them. That usually means, hello, never mind. Fabio Fair, right muff. You're through, right muff. Come on! I don't know if we deserve that. I don't know at all if we deserve that, but that's great play there. Fabio Fair with the ball, and I didn't expect right enough to score there, I must admit. But what a time to score just after half time. We're back in it. Come on, boys. We deserve this. Think about the season we've had, man. Come on. Berisha. Kalem. Also. This is not good. This is not good. Great save from Bukel. Okay, no changes so far to their team. Just conscious of the fitness levels. Wingers and strikers, that's all. Tim Varian. As much as I rate Tim Varian, I just think this game maybe he needs a break, but we'll see. It's 50 minutes gone yet, so that's a great ball, and that should be 2-1 to them. That really should be 2-1 to them. Yeah, Tim Varian's struggling. I think we could maybe make some changes up front, but let's leave it for now. But I think, yeah, I think 60 minutes, getting a bit tired. And then Charby on the right. Inside forward or a wide target forward? I think inside forward. On support, yeah. Inside forward on support. I'm just curious. Showing on midfield support. Right, we'll leave that as he is. Just say I've got faith in you, trust in you. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. They've been much the better team in the second half, but we've just got the goal. That's all that matters. I'm going to take Fossil off, I think, as well. Is going to be my final sub. And Gazic's going to come on. It's Fabio Fair's really the only one who's making a difference down there. Maybe a water carrier. I need somebody to really like sort of get forward, if you know what I mean. I mean, he can do the job as an AP. What's he like on centre midfield attack? He's got no acceleration. Just leave him on centre midfield support, I think. Oh, no. Get rid of it. Please. Oh, no. It's offside. Oh, no, it's far. It's far. I think he might be off, though. Please be off. No, it's not. Oh, come on, man. No. It's not going to be our day, is it? Just maybe a bit more quality than us. I don't know. Very attacking. We might as well go very attacking. Last 4 minutes here. That's it. Another season in the Challenge League. I don't even want to say I'm happy with the performance. Oh, man. That's gut-wrenching, that. What a way to end the season. So, Aru are the champions. We obviously didn't get promoted, but we finished second. We were predicted to finish top half, so that is, I suppose, the only good thing I could say. We've done really well, but we've just fallen at the last hurdle. I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed we've lost that game. Yeah, it is what it is, guys and gals. I'm really disappointed in that last game. But we need to just pick ourselves up and go again next season, and hopefully next season we can get promoted. We need to take the Liechtenstein Cup seriously next year as well, which I will do after the disappointment of getting knocked out. But I think we need certain improvements in the defence, in the midfield, because we lacked that this season. Maybe a bit of spark of creativity, I don't know. But it came down to those fixtures in April, which cost us, I think. I think maybe if we beat Sion and Stade Noir, could have been champions, but it is what it is. We've got to move on quickly, and we will do. And I'll update you on the transfers that come in, any changes that we make, see if there's any investment from the new owners. But yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you to anyone who has left a like or comment on any of the videos so far. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to give the video a like and a subscribe. It helps me out, and hopefully next season we should be getting promoted. That's going to be my goal, to get us promoted. Take it easy, stay safe. Bye, everybody.